I had one of the former heads of the FDA on my podcast a few years ago, Donald Kessler. And he was the head of the FDA at the time when the food labeling came out on the back of the package, carbohydrates, proteins, sugars. And he got a call from President Reagan. And he said, the Department of Agriculture secretary is in the office right now. I want you to get over here. We got a problem. And he says, okay. And so he gets over there, and the Department of Agriculture secretary says, you can't put this stuff on the label. It will scare, it was the sugar content. It will scare the consumer. And he says, well, yeah, but that's how much sugar is in these products. He says, you can't tell them that. I have to sell this stuff. I'm the Secretary of Agriculture. I have to sell this stuff. And Reagan says, we got a problem here. We got to support our farmers. We got to support our companies. And he says, figure out a way to make this work. And he said, well, tell you what, if there's two sugar molecules bound together with a chemical bond,
we'll call it one.
We'll call it a complex carbohydrate. And we won't have to put it on the label as a sugar. And believe it or not, that's how
still to this day.
To this day. So as long as there's a chemical bond between two carbon molecules, two sugar molecules, you don't have to put it on as sugar.